And last but certainly not least, will Rick Rockwell and John Clark please come to the podium.
Whether it's in Penn athletics, the museum, or class activities, there are many people who are supporters and fans. There are few people of substance who make change happen. Rick Rockwell is a man of substance, leadership, determination, who makes change happen. I'll speak about one aspect of Rick's outstanding leadership contributions to Penn. All of his outstanding contributions are outlined in your programs. There is no more difficult assignment in Penn athletics than being the chair of the basketball sports board, especially at a time when the team has lost a great coach, Fran Dunphy. The whole basketball sports board needs to be reconstituted and re-energized, new coaches appointed, and money raised. This is during a time in which we were losing many games and the DP and alumni were screaming for blood. Into this breach stepped Rick Rockwell. And when Penn basketball shortly, and I underline the word shortly, returns to its former glory, yes, give credit to the athletic department, to the new coaches and the players. But remember, we would not be there without the leadership of Rick Rockwell. It is with great gratitude on behalf of Penn that we present one of Penn's most ardent champions with the Alumni Award of Merit for 2015, Rick Rockwell.
Thank you, John, for those very kind words, and thank you, Penn and the Awards Committee, for this tremendous honor, for which I will be eternally grateful. As Amy mentioned earlier, I was introduced to the red and blue by my grandfather many, many moons ago, and as an aspirant since then, as a student and as an alumnus, I have been on what I can only call a fabulous journey. For this, I have many people to thank. I'll touch on four in particular. First, my wise, understanding, and wonderful wife, Frances. Second, Jim Reapy, who personifies giving back in general and to Penn in particular. Third, the dynamic duo of Decker Yulhorn and George Hain, who taught me early on that philanthropy and fun go together all the time. And finally, the class president's savior, Lisbeth Willis. She is clearly Saint Lisbeth. Thank you. With so much of my life rooted at Penn, and I mean family, friends, career, being involved as an alum has been and is now and will always be tremendously rewarding. When I think of all the examples, I'm just going to mention a couple. The Penn Museum, watching Professor Joe Wegner make all these incredible new discoveries over in Egypt. To be connected to an athletic program that attracts a young man like Dal Jock. To watch Coco Archibong mobbed by dozens of little kids from his neighborhood in Los Angeles following his 38-point outburst against USC. To have a museum council father come to me and tell me that his daughter's life has been transformed, literally transformed by her work with Molly Gleason at the museum's conservation lab. I could go on and on. The class of 1964 50th reunion at the Barnes and at the Penn Museum as well, thanks to all the great work of Alan Levin and Sandra Fisher and so many others. An incredible journey. And so tonight, I mean it when I tell you, I am the luckiest guy in the world. I thank you, Penn. I thank you for this great honor. I thank you for my Penn experience. And I thank you for allowing me to continue my Penn education for this 55 years. And I look forward to many more. Go Quakers!